Hey guys, this is Orpheus. I'm sorry, I had a mess that I had to clean up, I had to finish up. So I had to quickly deal with that, and that's why I'm like a minute or two late. But it is all good. It is all good. So, oh, hold up, where's my music? Where's my music? Hey! Oh, I'm scared. I like hot stuff. So I'm not too bad. I'm not too scared. Uh, but this is my first time eating something like this. Something specifically designed to not be a fun time. So I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. Mine doesn't look this good though. Like what I have set before me is not true to life. I I didn't have time to make it that fancy looking. So it's kind of just noodles. It's just nudes. Piping hot out the what was it called? The pot? I'm off to a great start. Anyways, so I am prepared somewhat for this. I have a couple different ideas over there on the wheel. The wheel of wow! So it is to be. But I also have a couple drinks here. I've got my drink of the night. I don't know. Yeah, it actually picked up. I have a White Russian to enjoy with this multicultural meal of Korean noodles and and a White Russian. Ay ay ay. But how's everyone's day been today? I need to hold up. I can't keep putting this off. I want to try this. It does look good. I can't lie. Anything that has noodles in it always looks good. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Can't. It's like all clumped together. God. That's it? That's not bad. That's really not bad. I think, okay, maybe here in like a couple moments it'll really light up. But at least, okay, so anyways, until my noodle kicks in, I have several different ideas here. So, some of these are ideas for what to do. Some of these are just like basic questions that I haven't really answered before, and I haven't really been asked. So I want to try and have like a solid idea for this to kind of make it a little bit interesting. At least until later on tonight, when we're going to swap from this over to playing Visage, which is one of like the spookiest games out there right now. And I'm really excited for that. I watched a couple people play it, and that game looks amazing. But it also is super, super scary, apparently. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna go. But for now, let's spin the wheel. Five-minute stand-up routine. Already? You're already gonna give me a hard one? 5-minute stand-up routine. I don't even know what to do for the. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do for this? Okay, alright, hold up. Let me get a timer. Let me get a timer set. Let me take a drink, because I'm gonna need it. Hold up, I need a spoon to stir that with. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'm twitching. I'm freaking it. Oh my gosh, my mic is picking all of that up. Okay, 5-minute stand-up routine starting. Okay, let me think of what to do. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys like a real quick story. It's story time. I'm gonna give you guys a little taste. A little taste of what's to come. So, I had a friend not too long ago, and we were just sitting there, we were bumming it, we were hanging out, we were chit-chatting. He was telling me stuff, I was telling him stuff, and all of a sudden, I just went on a tangent. I went on a tangent about being, and it pretty much started like this. I was training him on how to do something, and I all of a sudden decided, you know what, I'm just gonna throw a skit out. So I said, you know what, boy? You know what, boy? Making your dad proud. You're making your dad proud. He was like, wait, what are you talking about? What's going on right now? And I just continued to put up the bit that I was his dad. And then eventually I got to the point where I was like, excuse me, what is this? What is this? What is this in your shoebox? And there was a box in front of us. And I acted like I was picking something out, and I was like, who taught you how to do this? Who taught you how to make these kind of things? And it was like, I don't know what you're talking about right now. I was like, I know you've been doing drugs. I know you've been doing drugs, boy. But then it evolved to the point where I was like, after a couple minutes, instead of him being the one doing drugs, it was the dad doing drugs. So I swapped over and I was like, finally. After all this time, I know you just recently came back from military school, and you got your life straight, you got your act together. But you know what? Now I like drugs. Now I am the druggie. And then, later on, as the bit continued, it got worse and worse to the point where, we had an issue, but we were able to straighten it out. I was like, finally, now I can do what I always promised your mother I would do. He was like, wait, what was that, Dad? I was like, drugs. I'm gonna go buy more drugs. Eventually I got, like, a couple days ago, like, I continued the bit, but now I was the grandpa. But now that was the grandpa, and I was like, I know that you just recently moved to the farm after your daddy became a horrific drug dealer and had all these issues pop up in his life. But you know what? I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you. You done real good. The farm's never looked so good since you came. I don't know why, but I'm one of those people, like, especially when I have, like, someone else that I can do a bit off of, that's kind of my thing. Like, I remember there was one point, me and some of my friends were trying to figure out what to play. And so we got on to Left 4 Dead, And I was the one that started it. Like, I just all of a sudden started playing Left 4 Dead again. And I started downloading a whole bunch of different mods. And so, I remember I had a friend over, and he was watching all this go down, and he was dying in the background because, like, the tank for me was Shrek, and then there was all kinds of other random things going on. Like, there was Shrek, Michael Jackson as a hunter. But like, me and one of my buddies, like, we constantly were going off on each other about how, like, we were putting each other at jeopardy against either Michael Jackson or Shrek. And what was funny was he had, I think he downloaded, like, Kermit the Frog, actually. He downloaded Kermit, so instead for him, it was Kermit. I was like, man, Left 4 Dead is way more fun on PC. I don't know what made me want to play it either. Wasn't this supposed to be a 5-minute stand-up routine? I think I lost it. I lost it like halfway through. I only got 8 seconds left. Oh well. I'm gonna cancel it. That turned more into story time. Alright, whatever. Whatever. It's all good. It's all for the lulz anyways. It's all for the giggles. What am I watching right now? What am I watching right now? What am I watching right now? Oh, so lately I've been rewatching the old Berserk anime. Not the 2016. Not the 2016. The good one. The really good one. The 1997 one. Hold up, I need to take a bite of this. Oh my god. It's so clumped together. This is horrific. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ha! Ah! Okay, that one's actually a hot bite. That's actually kind of spicy. But anyways, yeah, I've been rewatching the old 1997 Berserk. And I forgot, like, for such an old anime, like, the art style is amazing in that. Like, it's so good. And I was really surprised that, like, it showed a lot more than I thought it did. Like, I didn't remember being able to see, like, there's one point where you see a lot of Casca's background. Casca, oh my gosh. Ah, that heated up. I'm not taking a sip though. I'm not taking a sip yet. But, there's a point, I think it's like episode 16, where you get to see some of Casca's background. And okay, I had to take a drink. Okay, it was starting to get a little too unbearable. But it actually shows, like, she gets bought by a nobleman, like, when she was younger, like 16, 17, maybe? She looked really young. But she got bought by a nobleman who bought her for unscrupulous means, and, yeah, it showed a lot more than I thought. Nothing bad happened to her, though. I'm gonna say that out the gate. Nothing bad happened. Luckily, Well, I say luckily. Griffith showed up and saved her. So, I mean, there's that. So luckily, like, nothing happened to her. That's the main thing. Nothing happened to her. I also, like, I've been trying to watch the Constantine show, because here lately I've been all about Constantine. Like, him and Batman are like the only two DC characters I like. Because, I don't know. Here lately I have like a newfound respect for Superman. Because, like, there are some people that I watch outside of my own, you know, my own stuff. And they're called, the ones I'm thinking of right now, like, in terms of, like, I mentioned Superman. Like, Overly Sarcastic Productions, I think they're called. And they have a lot of really good videos, but one of the things that they do is like a detailed diatribe, which is like, they'll pick a specific topic and they will basically break down detail for detail that topic. And one of the coolest things that I think they did was like, they did a Superman one. And I was like, I'm not a big fan of Superman, but I like your stuff, so I'll watch it. And it was so good, because, like, they broke down that, like, Superman has all these abilities. He's, like, the super strong, super able character. And, the problem that I have with Superman a lot of the times is he's OP. There's no reason for him to ever lose. But that's not the issue with Superman, or at least according to their, you know, viewpoint on him. The issue is that he can do all these things, but can he save everyone? And they brought up like a point that I didn't really think about until they mentioned it. When they mentioned it, like, I immediately just kind of like, I just started nodding my head because I was like, you know what, you're right, because it is kind of crazy. And they brought up the fact that, like, a lot of superhero movies nowadays, like, you don't really worry about the little person. You don't really... They brought up, like, the original not Superman, Spider-Man movies that Sam Raimi did back in the early... Excuse me. Back in the early 2000s. Where, like, you see Spider-Man going above and beyond to save the little guy. Like, there's a beautiful scene in Spider-Man 2 where, like, he's depowered, he doesn't have his abilities anymore, and he runs into a burning building to try and save people. And then it's like, oh man, there was someone on the top floor, like, we couldn't get to him in time and they died. And he just saved this little kid. And you can see there's so much, like, defeat in his face, because he's like, man, if I had my powers, I could have saved them. Like, and it's such a beautiful moment in that film. And that's what they kind of bring up is like Superman's big thing isn't that, apparently in one of the comics they brought up, there's a point where, like, a little kid walks up to Superman and is like, are you not afraid of bullets? And he's like, yeah, only the ones that don't hit me. Like, I'm afraid of other people getting hurt. I know that. I know it's not gonna hurt me. I'm afraid of other people not being able to get out of the way. And, like, that gave me a lot of newfound respect for Superman. But I'm still not at the point where I'm like, it's more that, like, I'm in the corner just kind of like, just like manly nods, just like, all right, I can respect that. I can respect that over there, but I'm not ready to, I'm not ready to call you my wingman yet, Superman. But all that to say, I've been watching Constantine. I've been trying to watch Constantine. It's hard for me to. I can't find anything that actually, like, shows it. So I've been wondering if maybe I should, like, take to the Seven Seas. But I don't think that. No. No. I have decided against that. For the most part. I've also been trying to watch more anime here lately, because I hardly ever have time to watch that. And I've been trying to watch Call of the Night, which is like it's about a kid who's, his whole deal is he's trying to fall in love with a vampire. And like, I think it's hilarious, because like, I feel like sometimes the vampire is already kind of like, why is this kid like this? Like, because the whole point of that show is like, he finds out that this is all revealed in the first episode. It's not a big spoiler, but he finds out that this girl that he randomly meets is a vampire. And he decides, you know what? My life is so boring. My life is so painfully tragic. I wish I could move my arm for that one. So painfully tragic that, you know what? I want to be a vampire. And in this universe, the only way to become a vampire... Hold up. Ah, that's actually really good. It is spicy. I see what Deneb meant, though. Ugh. I've been talking with I've actually been talking with a couple people on Twitter, and one of the people I've been talking to, I don't know if they're my senpai or if they're my kohai, but they're definitely my sibling. I know that much. One of my VTuber siblings was like, "Hey, are you doing this spicy ramen challenge? It's Empress to Neb. If anyone ever wants to check them out." And they're so sweet. They're so sweet. I love them. Like, we've talked a couple times about random stuff. And we've talked a little bit about playing video games. We need to play something. I need to get in touch with them and be like, "Hey, I don't care if we stream this. I don't care if we don't stream this. We're playing this." But when they found out I was doing the spicy challenge, they were like, "Are you doing the ×2 or are you doing the regular one?" And at first, I mean, you can still see it. I got it right there. I have it sitting right there. I was gonna do the original one, and then I found out there was a ×2 version, and I was like, "What? There's a ×2? There's 2 times the heat?" So I ended up like doing like next day shipping to get this like ×2 spicy version. And it's not too bad, honestly. Like, I've taken like 3 bites because I've been talking a lot. But it's not too bad. Like, I will admit my nose is running a little bit. But it's also like fall, so I appreciate it. I think that's all I'm really watching right now. Is there anything else? I could have sworn. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I'm watching right now. I've been rewatching Berserk, and let's start the wheel. The Wheel of WoW! Fuck you. I was hoping this would pop up. Any projects in the work? Yes, I have a couple different projects in mind. I am currently working on learning a particular song, and I want to do a cover video of it. That being said, it's It's difficult. I don't really like know the language that it's that's in. I've tried to learn it several times, but that just hasn't happened. But it's a song that every VTuber at one point like does a cover video of. So I want to do a video of it. I mean, an ongoing project for me is just like getting out of here and getting to my own place, like. And that's the thing, is it's just taking a while for me to ward. It's taking me a while to get all those stupid satyrs out of my house. Like, I was so absolutely distraught when I realized what had happened. Because I happened to like, this is literally how it went down. This is how it went down, in case anyone wants to know. I ended my stream one day. All of a sudden I hear panpipes. I look around. I was like, what was that? I go outside. And there's one. Singular. There was one single satyr. And I was like, okay, this isn't a big deal. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. But if it's just one, I can talk to them. And for anyone who has played the game Hades, you know that where there is one, there is many. Where there is one, there is many. And then I tried talking to one. I was like, hey man, you can't be here. Can't be here. I'm gonna need you to leave. This is my crib. He played his panpipe once. And then I hear like 15 more. And then it was over. I grabbed the important stuff. I grabbed my computer. I grabbed my friend, who is, they're not here currently. I have a friend who I normally hang out with, which keeps me occupied. It keeps me from being sad. But oh my gosh. It's not spicy. Like, it's not to the point where it's uncomfortable. It's to the point where it's like a constant bite at the back of my throat, and I'm like, oh, water, soda, something, milk. I think that's why I was having a hankering already for a White Russian. I was like, man, I haven't drank in a while. I want to drink something. And I have a thing of whiskey here on the side. I mean, like right there. But man, I really wanted a White Russian. And I think it's because I knew, like, subconsciously I knew, I was like, okay, worst comes to worst, milk. I'll be okay. It has milk in it. So maybe that would bite the spice down just a little bit. But one project I have is getting back home. And that's slowly coming to fruition. It's taking a while. Like, I had to bring out the big guns. I had to acquire certain things to help me facilitate the moving of certain people from my crib. But it's a work in progress, and eventually, like, I'm so excited because, like, my home is beautiful. My home is beautiful, and I've already, like, it's mainly just trying to get figured back out. And just to kind of take away from the character for a second, I've been working with someone to get working. And it's all my fault, to be honest, because, like, originally it was just gonna be one single, like, thing. And and then it evolved into being two different things. And then the first thing like took me forever to get because I couldn't figure out any ideas for it. And it's in the works. My home is in the works. And I'm very excited for it. Besides those two things, honestly, like, I don't really have any other ideas. I have a couple ideas for, like, down the line. But that's gonna be a minute. And I'm okay with where I'm at right now. There's not a whole lot to really do. I do have an idea for, Halloween, which I need to very quickly start putting into fruition if I want to do it this year. But hopefully we can get, you know, hashed out, and hopefully I'll be able to deliver on time. I'm planning on it being a little bit after Halloween, or maybe right, hold up. When is Halloween? Halloween's always on the 24th, isn't it? Oh, I can't look it up, because hold up, I need to take away the wheel. I need to take away the wheel! Get out of here! Okay, there we go. When is Halloween? Oh, it's the 31st. Wait, it's the 31st? I did not mean to pull you up. Why did you pull up? I thought Halloween was always on the 24th. I'm thinking of something. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but there's a holiday that's always on the 24th. And I thought it was Halloween. Alright. Taking a bite. Okay. So yeah, I got a little bit more time than I thought. But I still need to get it in the works. That being said, spit! Helicopter, helicopter! Story time. I think I've already had story time. I'm gonna hide that one. I think my my 5-minute stand-up routine became a play a Zatsu game. Okay, I can do this. This I can do. Okay, I have the perfect idea for this. Because I've been wanting to play this, but it hasn't come up yet. Or rather, I haven't really made a stream for it yet. Okay, let me... Oh. Oh no! There we go. Hold on. How to get the music back. Okay. Is this working? Is it popping up? It is, it is. We're playing Getting Over It for a short time period. I've never... Oh yeah, do I have... Yeah, that should be good.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Oh jeez. He's already talking.
As I have. Or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you want some money at the casino...
I've played a little bit of this. I'm not gonna... Ah, no!
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting
Oh man, he's spitting
Feel free to
facts.
go away and come back. I'll be here.
Not the coffee cup! Oh no.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop, quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. even
Oh
when it's
jeez.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy.
I wonder like
The author
what
of
is
that game,
what is the deal with the pot with the pot? What's the deal with the pot? Oh man, okay. We're already here.
Too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as
Okay. Alright, we're good.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is
That
perfect embodiment
sexy hiking. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh wait, no, this is the B game he talks about, right?
and it's one of the most unusual.
Oh,
elements of
jeez,
the game's
okay.
time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing.
Yes! No!
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never
Taking a bite.
prod and poke at it, exploring the limits.
Forget the tree! I hate the
Find a
lanterns!
way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method.
Hold up, we've got music playing in the game. I didn't know there was music in the game.
The correct equipment, or just by spending enough time.
Oh yeah, hold up, let me set a timer. I didn't even think about that.
Sexy hiking is real.
Let's do like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is good.
Obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just a sense of the
Jazzuo?
act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it,
Not
and
build
it would
it.
usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a
Oh.
builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Man, you spitting not the coffee cup!
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with.
Mother.
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
I will admit, I like what he says. I like what he says about this game, to be honest. I like hearing them. I know there are some people they hate hearing this dude every now and again, but I kind of enjoy I enjoy hearing him and then the small bits of jazz that play every single time he pops up. Dude, that's gotta hurt my shoulders. There's no way that doesn't. It's bad enough swinging this giant sledgehammer. Oh, sweet Mary and Joseph. Oh man. There goes the music. Dagnabbit. I know there are some people that do that trick. I just can't get that to work. Okay, alright. This is gonna require a steady hand.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part,
Yes!
it hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made. although a lot of them are. I mean, they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are
No!
consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Dang nabbit. Alright, come here, hold up.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you
The
can call
lingua
culture,
franca.
but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music.
No! No! Hey! This always makes me so nervous. There we go.
A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand and unsorted.
Oh no! No! This game is so frustrating. I only downloaded it because I watched like one person play it and I was like, oh man, this game seems like it'd be fun. I was so wrong. I doubt they will ever see this, but you know what? Shu Yamino from Niji Sanji Ian. I don't know how you do this game so quickly. This game is frustratingly difficult. Shu's a different kind of gamer, though. That dude. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, now we made it.
3D models at breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels. Scan magazines.
Fanfic novels?
Shia LaBeouf banned stuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids.
You're saying way too much, way too quickly. I can't keep up.
Forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Discussion of McRibs? What are you talking about?
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit
Oh.
refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Like sexy hiking. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go this way. There we go.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make
Ooh.
something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Why not? Come on, you gotta tell me why not. Ooh, no, I hate this part. This part. Okay, in all honesty, this part is not as bad as the mountain for me.
A lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. Real
Did I really? Doesn't feel like I lost a lot of progress. I know that there's apparently like a skip here. I can't get it, but I know there's a skip there.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't
It's enough of a skip that like I'm getting close enough that he's like commenting every single time I mess up. Or every single time I don't reach it. This is always the worst part for me. He's just climbing up this random hill of junk. Pro gamer moves. Sigma mindset. There we go. No!
Not the falling down, the staying down. Mary Pickford.
What does Mary Pickford know about failure when it comes to getting over it? Dang nabbit. Eh. Eh. Okay. Woo! Dang nabbit. Where's my noodles? Okay. We're back up. No! I don't know if that's copyrighted. I don't think it is. I don't want to risk it. I'm more than happy with my stream cafe music. Honestly, I want to do some different tracks of theirs. Like, they have some really good like music. Ah! Alright, well there's the timer for this. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to play this anymore. I like that game, but it's frustrating sometimes. And it was starting to get frustrating. Alright. Where would I like to visit? Huh. I forgot I had that question. Where would I like to visit? You know what? It would be nice to go home. It would be nice to go back to Greece, rather. On top of that, it'd be really nice to actually see, like, how much it's changed since the ancient days. Because golly, that was a spicy bite. Okay, that one actually hurts. Oh. That was like, I took like the biggest bite yet. I was like, okay. Ooh, okay. So, as much as I appreciate the modern age, it would be cool to see how much of the actual like ancient world is still there. Cause like, I mean, I've seen plenty of photos of like ruins that you guys have discovered and things like that. Oh, my mouth is on fire and I regret my decisions all of a sudden. But I'm very curious to see like I want to see like some of those old ruins like put to use. I want to see like if there's anything like that combines the modern and ancient age, because as much as I like the modern age, you guys don't really have magic or anything. And that's kind of taking away a lot of it. It's kind of taking away some of the fun of it. I am dying. I regret my decisions. I regret my decisions heavily. But another place I would love to visit, definitely Japan. Like I said, I really appreciate the modern age, and you know what, Japan kind of have it going. They kind of have it going on. Like, Japan has so much cool stuff going on. I mean, like, it's very obvious I like anime. It's very obvious. But, it'd be cool to see all that, like, in person. I think that would be the coolest thing, is just getting to see, like, some place that combines their, like, ancestry, the ancient world, and the modern age so effectively. Oh, golly. I'm not sweating, but like, I definitely feel like I should be. But besides that, I mean, it'd be cool to see Paris. Paris seems like it would be a really cool place to visit. I've heard that's not. I've heard that it's a really deceptively inviting place. What I have to say to that is, I don't really care. I think the France would be so cool to see in person. Because France is like, I don't know. I think it's the romantic in me. It's that wish to see, like, I remember for a while, I used to have this picture as my background on my computer of this lush field of lavender, and it was in France, and it was so beautiful, and I wish I could see it in person. Because it was just so nice. It was so, it's one of those pictures that whenever I see it, I immediately just smile. Because I'm like, oh, that'd be so nice to see in person. I would love to get to see this, but I probably never will. Let's see, where else? I mean, Ireland would be cool. Ireland would be like a really fun place to visit, as well as the UK. I feel bad for I know not a lot of people really. It's been a while since it's happened, but like, I remember the Queen passed away not too long ago. And I know that was like a big deal. I felt really bad for, I hope that the royal family is okay. Because it hurts to lose a loved one. But she also lived a long life. She lived a happy, long life. Like, I don't know, how old was she when she passed away? Alright, goodbye, Wheel. Goodbye, Wheel, for a short moment. For but a short while. How old was Queen Elizabeth? There we go. Third. 96. She was 96. Some people don't make it that long. Some people, like, spend their whole life wishing they could make it that long. That's another thing, was like, I feel like while it's important to take care of your body and to like keep yourself in as peak performance as you can, like you should definitely like focus on living. Like and what I mean when I say that is like I don't mean like go like wingsuit gliding or anything like that. Like as cool as that would be, if that's something you want to do it. Just know that that is an extremely extreme sport with a very low success rate. Like, your chances of survival, not good. But if that's something that you're into, maybe give it a shot. But what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't be scared to live your life, you know? I think I spent a long time trying to come to terms with that, and it's one of those things that like you should really, that is my wish for everyone, is that they would live their life and be who they are unapologetically. And I'm not saying you have to be, I'm not saying that you have to be okay. I'm not saying that you have to like constantly be happy. What I mean when I say that is like, you should be who you are in that moment. I mean, obviously, you know, if you can, try to avoid irreparable damage to yourself. Like, try not to, I'm not saying like, oh, go out and do this and that and like do it, like, take care of yourself, but make sure that you're living a life that you're happy with. Live a life that you're proud of. Like, and that's the thing, is sometimes you have to make the decision, like, man, I really want to do this, but it's not good for me. Like, and you have to like turn your head from it. But like, I think that that's the thing, is sometimes you have to be like, I want to do this, and I'm gonna do this. And it backfires sometimes. I know that I've had several moments where my life has backfired, and that's okay. You're never too far gone. You can always make the right decision. And when you make the wrong decision, I mean, own up to it. Just be like, okay, I messed up. But that doesn't mean I'm going to mess up next time. You learn from that. You learned from it, you moved on from it, and honestly, that's something to be proud of. Know that I'm proud of you, no matter what. I know that you're working hard. And that doesn't mean that you're always giving your best. Your best one day is different from your best the other day. Your best tomorrow could be equal to like your best from like 3 years ago. Like, you could give 110% one day, and then you can give 75% the next day, and be like, you know what? This is all I could do. Like, and that's another thing, is like, I feel like the ideology of like, you need to give 110%. Like, are you serious? Like, that's not doable. You can give 100% at best at all times. You can't really give more than you can give. But all that to say, live a happy life. And go where you want to go. I keep going off topic. Keep going off topic. But I think that's an okay thing. I think that's alright. Spin the wheel! What's next? Where are we going? Favorite foods. Oh man. I would talk a while about this. So Greek food. Let's talk about that for a moment. Oh, hold up. Speaking of food, I got like one bite left of this. Hold up. Oh man, it's cold now. Dang nabbit, I spent too long talking. There we go. Alright, so hold up 1 second, because my nose is going crazy right now. I'll be right back. I'm freaking it. I'm freaking it. Alright, I'm back. Whew. But favorite foods. Alright, so this is like one of my favorite topics. Besides music, it's music, then food, then video games. Those are like my 3 favorite topics. I used to cook a lot. I used to be a pretty decent cook. Not so much lately. I've been too busy. Like, I haven't had any time lately to really, like, cook. So, like, it's been kind of... Plus, I mean, there for a while, like, I was like... I don't know. I wasn't really cooking for a while. And then I tried to get back into cooking. And then that didn't happen. And then I started doing crazy hours. And now that's caused me problems. But like, one of my all-time favorite things to eat. One of my all-time favorite foods. Hey, what's up, Pivel? You missed it. I've already finished up my noodles. I've already like... Actually, yeah, hold up. I finished up my noodles. I'll need this here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on. You can stay. You can stay. There we go. But like, actually, yeah, Pivel, what's one of your favorite foods? What's like your all-time favorite thing to eat? What would you say is your comfort food of choice? But for me, like one of my all-time favorite foods, it's like an appetizer kind of dish. It's like it's meant to kind of like get you started. It's what you begin with, and it's maybe oh, I did not take you for such a sophisticated man to appreciate sushi. I say that half jokingly. In all honesty, Pivel, I didn't think that you, I don't really have a favorite. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. Honestly, I said that mostly jokingly, but what I meant was like, I didn't think that you liked sushi. Like, I figured like you didn't like... Wait, hold up. You like raw sushi. That's what I'm thinking of. Do you like raw sushi? Because raw is different. I can, like, some sushi. Yeah? Really? Oh, wow. You've heard it here, folks. Pivel is an adventurous man with an adventurous palate. I I think what I'm thinking of is like sashimi. I like a lot of the raw sushi rolls, but sashimi is like a whole different animal. Like, I tried it once, and like I almost got sick from it. I also had like, what is it? It's like an egg roll. It's like a sweet egg roll. I forget what it's called. I legitimately was like dry heaving when I had that one time. It was disgusting, and I will never eat that again. It's like a yuck. Be gone, wheel. Be gone, wheel. One moment. I spelled roll as in R-O-L-E. Tamago. It was tamago sushi. It's omelet sushi. Ugh. That thing is disgusting. Like, I see it all the time in anime, so like, I tried it at like a local place that I go to, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll try it out. I literally did not make it out of the restaurant. It was... I was outside in the parking lot like... No. That was hard. That was the biggest mistake I had ever made. Love some sushi with some sake or green tea. I can meet you on green tea, not so much sake. I haven't had good sake. The sake that I have had, it could have been better. It tasted like snot. You know when like it's flu season and you got the runny nose and you accidentally like swallow fluids that you didn't mean to swallow? That's how it tasted to me, and I was like, nope. Nope. I refuse to ever drink this again. And to this day, I have not had sake. Or at least... Have I had sake since then? I don't think I have. You had some really bad sake. I think so. I think, in all honesty, if you want my honest opinion, I think I had hot sake cold. Because I had it cold, and I was like, okay, I know that some sake needs to be cold. And I drank that, and I was like, this is probably not that sake, because this is horrible. This is the worst thing ever. Oh. Oh. Why would you... Why would you do that? Why would you even bring that up? It's like gas station sushi. I know someone and they were like, man, I love getting sushi from this gas station down the street, and I was like, what? You're someone who appreciates gas station sushi? Was it hot or cold? It was cold. It was cold sake. But I don't know if it was meant to be hot, if it was meant to be cold, if it was meant to be like lukewarm. Because I know some sake like is better lukewarm, I think. I could be wrong. But it was alright. It was not my preferred beverage. I know, like, oh wait, no, I haven't even said what my favorite. All right, let me just. What was that? What am I thinking of? It's like a cheese appetizer. I forget the name of it. Ah, Saganaki. That's the name of it. Yeah, that's... If you ever get the chance to try it, it's really, really good. Cheez-Its, get out of here. Get out of here, that's not a... How dare you. Yeah. Oh, geez, what was it called? Saganaki. That is amazing. Like, mwah. Mwah. The best possible, like, way to start an authentic Greek experience with food. That and, the stuffed grape leaves. Those are always really good. That's called dolma. Dolmades. Those are really good. Always a good way to go. If you ever get an authentic Greek experience, highly recommend those. Alright, let's spin the wheel. This will probably be the last one, and then we'll call it. Oh my, yes. Okay. Alright, so first things first, this is an awkward one to have. This is an awkward question to have. Because I work with these people. I work with these people. So, I mean, it's a little awkward to answer this. And, like, I already feel eyes on me as we're sitting here. But, all that to say, favorite Greek god or goddess? I'm gonna have to go with... Let's make this a top 3. I don't have it listed as a top 3. I have that for, I think, video games. Yeah, favorite games, top 3. Let's make this one a top 3 as well. I think that's a good idea. So I had a falling out with one of them a long, long time ago. But we have since, you know, reconciled our differences. We've become good friends again. And I'm gonna have to put, like, top of the top. Oh man, that's difficult actually, because... Actually, no, you know what? They're tied for second. They're tied for second. Number 1, it's gotta be Apollo. Apollo has always been a Greek... Apollo's always been someone who's been there for me, you know? They taught me how to play the lyre. And also, I mean, according to some accounts, they're my dad. So, truth be told, I never wanted to ask. I never thought to ask. And you know what? I don't really want to know the answer. Arrows, get out of here. Get out of here. That one's just terrifying. That dude's scary. I don't care who you are. But me and Apollo, we're good friends. He's more of a father figure than my father. Like, I don't really remember much of, like, my past life, but I know enough of this one to be like, you know what? Me and him, we're good friends, and that's okay. He's a very good mentor. My pick would be Aphrodite. Of course it would be. Of course it would be. I took you more for a Zeus kind of guy. You know what I mean? You know what? Actually, you know what? Zeus actually did have at least one male lover. So, I mean, you never know. You never know. I'm joking. honestly, so I know I brought him up, but for my second pick, like, it's a equal tie because I love both of them, but it's going to be either Dionysus or Athena. Athena is the Greek goddess of wisdom, and she's an incredible person. Like, out of all the Greek gods, she's like one of the coolest characters. And then, I mean, Dionysus is just like the super cool character all the time. Like, me and him had a falling out though. Like, we had a huge falling out. That resulted in me, I mean, losing my head. Quite literally. But yeah. All in all, cool people. Bad decisions. But good people. Every now and again. Some of them are better than others, shall we say. Because there's definitely one great god I think everyone knows. It's kind of scummy. Am I allowed to say that? I hope he never watches this. He's not too interested in me, so I think I should be okay. But yeah. That's it. This has been fun. This has just been me rambling for like an hour and 20 minutes. Which I appreciate. I'm always game for. Like this was like, quite frankly, this is one of my more favorite moments in the channel where we just kind of like get to hang out. Bevel, I appreciate you coming. I'm sad you didn't get to experience me eating the noodles of doom. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. But in the next couple hours, in 2 hours, we're going to be playing Visage. And I'm super excited about that one. I've been wanting to play that. I just haven't like had the time to pick it up. And then this weekend I was like, you know what? I'm getting it. And we're playing it. We're gonna go through this. Oh yeah, you weren't there. Oh. Dude, I was so sad that you weren't there. Oh man. There was so much going on in that episode. Like, I was very much surprised at all the stuff that was happening. Like, every single time I play that game now, like, I feel like after, oh, yay, okay. I'm glad you got to at least listen to a little bit of it. That was like, I feel like ever since Colette had her final big transformation, like when she originally like went catatonic and could no longer feel any emotion or talk back to us or anything like that. I feel like ever since that happened, every episode there's at least one big plot reveal every single time. And that, like, last video, I feel like there were 7 huge plot dumps towards the very end of the video. And I was dumbfounded. I could not believe all the stuff that was going on. Ugh. trying to figure out like what's gonna happen next. Cause like I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. And at the same time, very scared. I'm very scared. Can't wait to see your reaction when all is said and done. I hope it will be a reaction worth waiting for. I know that towards the end, I was very I was very enthusiastic. I remember there was one point where I just went, "Oh my god!" Cuz I can't handle it. I feel almost as if every single video of Tales, there's one moment where I just can't handle all of the major reveals that are happening. Cuz it's never something small. It's never something small. I remember there was one point where Regal was talking about the X-Spheres, and then all the other characters left. And Regal was by himself, and he said something about Alexia, or whoever it is. Whoever Preseia's sister? Older sister? I'm trying to think. Because Preseia said... Actually, everyone brought it up, too. They said that Preseia had a younger sister. But that was definitely an older sister. And then someone said, well, maybe there's 3 sisters. I'm guessing that she had 3 sisters. But, I remember when he said something about that, I was like, that's really suspicious, Regal. That's really suspicious. I don't know if I trust you anymore. You already have this weird flirtationship with Preseia, you creepy old man. You're being kind of suspicious right now. So I'm very curious to see what's going. I want to know what the hell is Regal's deal. I did not mean to clip my mic right then. I apologize. Because Regal, out of all of the characters that have joined up with us, we know the least about, besides like maybe Mythos, but we literally just got them. They literally just joined the party. So I have no idea what to even think about that character. Except for the fact that I think they're suspicious as hell considering their little conversation with No-Ish. In all honesty, they've already given so much information. Like the whole bit that they had with No-Ish being the first like living being on the planet or whatever. I don't know, they seem way too suspicious. I almost wonder if they actually are Mythos. But at the same time, I feel like that's way too convenient. I feel like that's way too convenient to have a character named Mythos. And then, bam, guess what? You remember that character that we've been name dropping every couple streams. That's this character, this random little blonde kid that you found in the middle of this town that got destroyed. I feel like that's just way too convenient. I think it's more that like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Now that I bring that up, I mean, that is a possibility. I could see it happening. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd be happy with that. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it's not gonna happen. But if it does happen, I'm very curious to see how the game pulls it off. Because that character, they're way too young. Way too young. But then again, I say that, but Lord Yggdrasil is like as old as the world, and he looks like a 29-year-old who's been, you know, maybe they're born with it, maybe it's Maybelline with their long, beautiful blonde hair. Like, This game is one of those games I could see anything happening. But until later on today, guys, this has been Orpheus. And as always, be good, my measlings.